Something ancient and unstoppable is unfolding across the planet. This is not a warning meant to create fear. It is a reminder that something sacred is happening right now, in real time, and you can already feel it beneath the surface of ordinary life. It is not a theory or a prediction. It is an activation, a living current moving through every layer of our shared reality. The great gateway that mystics once saw in visions and scientists now describe in energy terms, the 3-year TLAS portal, is no longer forming. It has already opened. Its effects are no longer subtle. They are visible, physical, and unmistakable to the souls who have been waiting for this moment. You are here because something within you recognized the signal before your mind could explain it. You are one of the chosen ones, the light bearers, the ground crew of a new frequency rising through the earth. Your physical body is not just matter. It is a sacred instrument designed to receive and translate these waves of transformation. So when your heart races, your body trembles, or your thoughts feel unusually heightened, do not dismiss it as stress or exhaustion. What you are feeling are the growing pains of awakening, the birth contractions of a higher self emerging through you. If these words reach you deeply, pause for a moment and breathe. Honor what you are sensing, because awareness itself is participation in this awakening. And while you're here, if you want to keep walking this path with others who feel it too, subscribe so we can continue this journey together. Then in the comments, write 999 so your manifestation code, your declaration that you are ready to complete the old cycle and open to divine renewal. That single act is symbolic but powerful. It sends an energetic message back to the universe saying, I am ready for my next chapter. The 3-eye Atlas alignment represents a convergence of energy that has not touched this planet since humanity's earliest civilizations. The name itself carries meaning. 3-eye signifies third eye illumination, the activation of our inner sight and intuitive knowing. A TLA echoes the ancient Titan who held up the heavens, a symbol of the energetic grid that once held humanity in limitation and fear. Now that old structure is crumbling, and in its place, a crystalline network of love, sovereignty, and effortless manifestation is rising. This is not a mystical metaphor. It is a shift in consciousness that begins inside each awakened human being. Your body is the bridge between these worlds. It absorbs and transmits the frequencies of transformation, and that process can feel intense. You might notice ringing in your ears, changes in sleep, vivid dreams, or sudden waves of emotion. Each one is part of the same language, the way energy communicates through biology. Your body is translating light into experience, and that translation requires both courage and rest. The first sign many people notice is the celestial hum, a high-pitched frequency or ringing in the ears that seems to appear without cause. It isn't something to fear. It is your system tuning itself to higher frequencies, the sound of your inner receiver coming online. Sometimes the tone shifts or moves from one ear to another. A tone in the left ear often signals your intuitive, feminine energy receiving downloads from your higher self. A tone in the right ear may indicate your action-oriented masculine side being called to move on new insights. Together, they create a harmony, intuition meeting action, guiding you toward balance. When this happens, instead of resisting the sound, take a deep breath and welcome it. Say quietly, I am open to all frequencies of love and light. I allow my body to align with my highest good. This simple acknowledgement turns what might have felt like a disturbance into a dialogue. It's the universe speaking through you, a confirmation that your energy system is responding exactly as it should. The second sign comes in the quiet hours of night, often between 3 and 4 a.m. You might wake suddenly, wide awake, with the feeling that something unseen is trying to reach you. This isn't insomnia. It's the moment when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinnest. During these early hours, the collective world is silent and your soul is most receptive. Your guides, ancestors, or higher aspects use this calm window to deliver insights that the busy daylight mind would ignore. When you wake, resist the urge to grab your phone or distract yourself. Instead, sit up for a moment and ask, "What message do you have for me?" Even if no words come, the energy of the question opens a doorway within you. Dreams in this period may become vivid or symbolic. You may see yourself flying, a sign of freedom from past limitations. You may visit ancient landscapes or futuristic cities, echoes of other timelines within your soul's memory. Or you may experience unsettling dreams that simply reveal what your subconscious is releasing. Keep a notebook near your bed. Write what you recall before it fades. These fragments are not random. They are your personal map through transformation. If you've noticed these first two signs, the inner ringing and the sacred early morning awakenings, take a moment now to affirm it. In the comments, you can write, "I hear the call." That statement anchors your awareness and helps others recognize they are not alone in their experiences. Together, these confirmations strengthen the collective field of awakening that is expanding across the world. The process of awakening is not theoretical. It is physical, emotional, and deeply personal. As higher frequencies integrate into the human body, each person experiences unique sensations, some subtle, others unmistakable. Think of these not as problems to fix, but as signals of recalibration. The body's proof that your consciousness is expanding. They arrive in waves, each one preparing you for the next, and together they form 9 sacred symptoms of transformation. The first two, the celestial hum and the nighttime awakening, open your inner perception. They remind you that life is not random, it is symphonic. The next symptoms move even deeper into the heart, the cells, the skin, the mind, and the very senses through which you perceive the world. Symptom 3, the heart expansion. You may suddenly feel your heart flutter, race, or pound for no apparent reason. It can feel like anxiety, yet beneath it lies something far more beautiful: your heart chakra opening. For years, the human heart has carried layers of armor: grief, disappointment, betrayal. As the new frequency enters, that armor begins to crack. What feels like pressure or chaos is the pulse of unconditional love rushing in, stretching you beyond the limits of fear. When this occurs, place your hand over your chest, breathe slowly, and say, "It is safe to open. It is safe to love." Your heart is learning to operate as the true center of intelligence. This is not instability, it is evolution. Symptom 4, the body's aches and ascension flu. Many describe a deep exhaustion that no amount of rest can touch. Muscles ache, joints feel heavy, sleep patterns shift. It can mimic illness, but it is the body's way of integrating light. Imagine every cell downloading new instructions, rewriting itself to hold more life force. During this stage, rest is sacred. Drink water, as though it were liquid light. Eat simply, spend time in nature, and allow yourself to pause. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt from within. The chrysalis looks still from the outside, yet inside, a miracle of transformation is happening. Symptom 5. The shedding of the skin. Some people notice sudden rashes, itchiness, or skin sensitivity. It may feel inconvenient, but spiritually it is symbolic. The body is releasing dense energy through its largest organ. Your skin is the border between your inner world and the outer one. As you purge old identities, your body literally sheds the residues of the past. Treat it gently. Use natural oils, speak kindness to it, and imagine each shower as a cleansing ritual, washing away what no longer belongs. Tell yourself, I release all that I am not. I allow my true light to shine. This is rebirth made visible. Symptom 6. The great forgetting. You might lose words mid-sentence or forget simple things you just did. Moments blur, time feels fluid. What's happening is not decay but deletion, the clearing of obsolete files in your inner system. Your mind is sinking to a new timeline, one that operates less on memory and more on presence. Instead of forcing recall, anchor yourself in the now. Look around. Feel your feet on the ground. Say, I am fully here. You're not losing yourself. You're losing the weight of who you were told to be. Symptom 7. The digestive shift. Foods you once loved may suddenly feel heavy or unappealing. Your body, now more sensitive, rejects what lacks vitality. It craves color, freshness, and life. Fruits, greens, clean water. This isn't a random craving. It's instruction from your higher intelligence. You are being guided to fuel your new frequency with living light, not processed energy. When you eat, bless your food. Gratitude changes its vibration, allowing nourishment to match your rising state. Listen closely. Your intuition now speaks through your appetite. Symptom 8. The opening of the senses. Colors appear brighter, sounds sharper, smells more vivid. Artificial lights or loud environments may suddenly feel intolerable. You are not becoming fragile. You are perceiving more of reality. Your senses are expanding beyond survival mode into sensitivity and empathy. Honor this refinement. Spend time in nature. Surround yourself with calm music and protect your energy with visualization. Each new sensitivity is an invitation to live more consciously. Symptom 9. The ego dissolution. This final stage can feel like emotional chaos, waves of sadness, anger, confusion, or joy arriving without reason. It may look like falling apart, yet it is the sacred breaking open of the old self. You are releasing outdated identities to make space for authenticity. Allow the tears. Allow the laughter that follows. Say, I am not my fear. I am the awareness behind it. Out of this release, a deeper peace begins to rise. The peace of being aligned with truth. These 9 experiences are not punishments. They are evidence that your system is adapting to hold a higher vibration of life. They show that your consciousness is no longer content to remain asleep. Every pulse, every ache, every moment of forgetting is proof that something magnificent is awakening inside you. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart beating, your lungs expanding, your awareness glowing. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, spirit made visible. If any of these signs resonate with you, whisper softly, I am transforming, and it is safe, because it is. This journey was written in your soul long before you could name it. And now, at last, you are living the prophecy of your own becoming. As the transformation deepens, your body and mind move through layers of purification. This stage can feel disorienting, even uncomfortable, because it touches the most intimate parts of your humanity, the thoughts you've hidden, the emotions you've buried, the habits that no longer serve you. It is not punishment, it is clearing. The same light that awakens your heart also shines into your shadows, asking you to see what must now be released. One of the first signs of this phase is a subtle rewiring of your perception. You may feel foggy or detached, as if you're watching life from a slight distance. Some describe it as standing between worlds. In truth, that is exactly what's happening. Your consciousness is stepping out of the dense, fear-based timeline and entering a lighter, more heart-centered one. The mind cannot fully grasp this shift because it operates beyond logic. When you feel disoriented, don't resist it. Instead, breathe deeply and remind yourself, I am grounding in a higher reality. I am safe to expand. Go outside, place your feet on the ground, and let the earth recalibrate your energy. You are not losing touch with reality. You are learning to feel it differently. During this purification, your digestive system may also react strongly. Foods heavy with chemicals or animal suffering begin to feel incompatible with your body's new vibration. Your system starts demanding purity, fresh produce, clean water, meals prepared with presence. You might wonder why your favorite comfort foods suddenly cause discomfort. It is because your inner frequency no longer matches theirs. This is not a diet trend, but a spiritual instinct. When you bless what you eat, expressing gratitude for the life that nourishes yours, you raise the vibration of the food itself. Every meal becomes an act of communion, a sacred exchange of energy between your body and the earth. At this same time, your senses begin to expand. Colors appear more vivid, music feels alive, the scent of rain stirs emotion you cannot explain. Artificial noise, harsh lights, and crowded places may suddenly overwhelm you. This sensitivity is not weakness. It is the awakening of your natural intelligence, the part of you that feels truth through vibration rather than words. Your eyes, ears, and skin are remembering how to listen to life directly. When it becomes too intense, visualize a sphere of golden light around you. See it as a soft shield, allowing love in, keeping chaos out. This is how you learn energetic boundaries without closing your heart. You might also notice your intuition becoming stronger. Subtle impressions, gut feelings, or inner nudges start guiding you more accurately than ever before. The rational mind may question it, but your intuition is an ancient compass that speaks the language of frequency. Trust it. It will lead you not through logic, but through resonance, by what feels aligned and life-giving. For many, this stage brings a confrontation with the ego's resistance. As your true self rises, the old identity begins to dissolve. The ego fears this because it believes its disappearance equals death, so it clings to labels, your job title, your achievements, your old wounds, anything familiar. But this process is not about destruction, it is about revelation. You are not losing who you are, you are shedding who you are not. Let the emotions come and go like waves. If anger surfaces, see it as the voice of your power asking to be expressed. If sadness emerges, honor it as a cleansing of past heaviness. Every feeling is energy leaving your system, making space for peace. And then something beautiful begins to happen. After every release, you may notice fleeting moments of bliss, a quiet joy without cause, a sudden love for the world around you. These moments are glimpses of your new baseline, a life lived in harmony with your soul. They come as whispers of what awaits on the other side of surrender. Remember, transformation is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what you already are beneath the noise. Pure awareness, infinite light, eternal love. Your symptoms, your emotions, your sensitivities are not random. They are sacred signposts pointing you home. As you continue through this purification, speak gently to yourself. My body is wise. My emotions are teachers. My soul knows the way. Each breath becomes an act of alignment. Each moment of rest becomes a silent meditation. And in time, you realize that this process is not happening to you. It is happening for you. You are being refined into clarity, prepared to perceive life not as chaos, but as divine order in motion. There comes a sacred moment in every awakening when everything you thought defined you begins to fade. Old labels lose their meaning. Goals that once drove you feel hollow, and the world you knew begins to blur at the edges. It can feel like losing yourself, but in truth, you are being found. This dissolution is not an ending. It is the soul reclaiming its space after years of being confined by fear, duty, and expectation. The part of you built for survival is giving way to the part made for truth. This is the quiet breaking open of the ego. Not its destruction, but its soft unraveling, like old fabric loosening thread by thread. The ego was never evil. It simply believed it had to control everything to stay safe. Now, as the heart awakens, control dissolves into trust. You begin to sense a deeper intelligence guiding life through you rather than around you. In this sacred unmaking, emotions rise in waves, grief, anger, even joy, moving through your system like weather through sky. Do not fight them. Each tear and tremor is your energy realigning. Each release is an old story leaving your body so that your truth can breathe. If you can watch your emotions without drowning in them, a new stillness emerges, a calm awareness untouched by the storm. That awareness is who you truly are. From that space, compassion grows naturally, even for the parts of you that once resisted healing. You realize mastery is not control, but presence. The ability to stand in the center of chaos and remain whole. And in that centered silence, you begin to hear the hum of creation again. It sounds like peace. After the storm comes clarity. Life still looks the same. Work, relationships, daily routines, but everything feels lighter. You no longer chase outcomes. You move with intention. Peace no longer depends on what happens. It flows from within. You've stepped out of reaction and into response. This is the true meaning of rebirth, living the same life from a higher consciousness. Your body, once tired and sensitive, starts to feel alive again. Energy moves freely. What was once pain now feels like vibration. The ringing in your ears becomes a reminder to listen. Vivid dreams turn into guidance. Sensitivity becomes intuition. Nothing was random. Every ache, every sleepless night, every emotional purge was preparation for this steady, luminous calm. Now, a quiet question arises from within. How will I use this light? This is the call of purpose. It doesn't demand grand gestures, it invites authenticity. Your mission is not to save the world, but to embody peace within it. When you choose kindness instead of judgment, when you bring calm where there is noise, when you meet fear with compassion, you fulfill that mission. You become a transmitter of balance, a living signal of what love looks like in motion. You will notice how reality responds differently now. When you hold gratitude, life mirrors abundance. When you embody love, connection appears effortlessly. Creation becomes a dialogue instead of a struggle. You are no longer waiting for miracles. You are living as one. This is the completion of the awakening cycle, the return to simplicity. You have learned that enlightenment is not escape but embodiment. It is the ability to stand in ordinary moments and feel the extraordinary pulse of divinity moving through them. Feel the peace that now lives where fear once ruled. You have walked through fire and emerged whole. You are not the same, and you were never meant to be. The world needs the calm, grounded power that now radiates from you. Live as proof that transformation is real. Be the stillness in the storm, the love that steadies others, the reminder that awakening is not distant. It's happening here, through you.